Uh, well, in college, I think it was something that I tried not to think about because I kind of felt like uh, what we were called to do, not just me but everyone, was really to push for service and leadership. And I think even if there was no such thing as valedictorian, not just me but all of the student leaders would still be where they are. And so I think that was sort of the spirit of why I did the things that I did. Well, I chose Ateneo because I like the perspective of nation building. I've been Jesuit raised since grade school, and I really believe in that perspective that I think that what we do isn't just for ourselves, but more importantly, for the country that really needs our help. Through ME, I was able to apply different skills. Like, for example, I guess in terms of organizational behavior, I was able to help direct the structure of the Sanggunian. In terms of operations management and operations research, I was able to help sort of optimize the flow for the distribution of, the assembly of goods for the relief operations for Typhoon Yolanda. And I think a lot of that really is in terms of just getting the perspective of management engineering. It's really all about bringing all of the different aspects together, making sure that you don't leave any part behind, so that when you lead from a holistic point of view. Honestly, I guess I came in as a freshman thinking that I was scared. I mean, the Ateneo. I like Orsem pa lang, I would sit beside the people who were like amazing already. Like I'd have blockmates who were dancers, blockmates who participated in like these international math competitions, and it was overwhelming, I guess. But at the same time, it was sort of inspirational that I was learning with these people and I was growing with these people. I guess coming into it, I felt a little intimidated and a little scared. Like what kinds of grades would I get? Who would be the profs that I would take and everything. It was just very scary at first. But I guess coming into it, going into orgs like MEA, joining the Sanggunian, it really helped me to open up the doors to learn new things. And I think coming from that, it sort of just carefully sort of broke who I was before. I guess right now I can say that I'm no longer as grade conscious, no longer as afraid, and sort of more willing to try new things, more willing to take risks. And I think that's the quality really of Ateneo education, is that it sort of just breaks you. It shows you that you are not the same as who you were, and that there are a lot of things that you are called to do. And I guess one of the turning points for me for my Ateneo education was my immersion experience. Like really going in, living with my family, like Sinanay,
Saan?
Terry, in Caingin, Santa Rosa. So I was living with a fishing community, and just living with a family with Nay Terry and Tay Nestor and their kids. It helped me see how really there are so many like opportunities to help, but at the same time there are so many things stacked up against the poor that I think we are really called to change. And I think that going back to the start, like it was myself and those people who are probably going to be the leaders of the future. And I think that's what Ateneo does. It breaks you from who you were to prepare you for that challenge of solving the problems of the people that you've met along the way. So just having chats with friends whenever we'd have breaks, anywhere on campus. This campus is beautiful. So really, just those moments of
The small moments.
having one-on-one sessions with friends really made a big impact in my college life. Ano pa ba? I guess
Sa Sanggo.
in Sangu, also that like siguro definitely from Sir Eddie Boy's class. It's yung buod ng tunay na pag-asa ay panatilihing bukas ang bukas. And I think that's so difficult to live out because sometimes you fall into a rut, and it's so hard to think that there's hope in the future, that there's another better day. I think I lived that out very well during my fourth year, in the summer semester. Well, near the end of the third year when my father passed away. I think it was very painful for me, and it was hard to imagine that there would be better days ahead. But I think my friends, even my professors, were very consoling. It was a very low point in my life, but I had people around me who really lifted me up and carried me and showed me that I didn't always have to be the strong one, and sometimes I was the one who needed help. And I guess from that experience, I really learned that there's always hope for something better, and it's that hope that keeps us pushing forward, that keeps us fighting for the advocacies that we fight for. Be willing to take risks, even with professors, with organizations. Just try things out because you never know what you'll get out of it. You never know what you'll learn. For a while, I was really afraid to leave my comfort zone. And I guess the only real learning started when I dared to take the risk. I guess it's particularly challenging because the field that I want to go into is business. And there are a lot of people saying that business is just for greedy people or for selfishness, and I think I'd like to challenge that notion because I think a lot of people right now are really entering into business with a different mindset because more and more like new business models are being created, like what I said earlier, creating shared value, the idea that you can actually earn money for the company while at the same time helping people. I think those kinds of paradigms are what we need to advocate some more. So I guess there, in terms of being Lux in Domino and being a man for others, it's all about just keeping track that God is calling me to do something and making sure that that is the direction of my life. That no matter what the different temptations or the different status quo, the different aspects of status quo might be, that I keep on track. That what I want to do is really to make business a force for good, a force for social good, and there, just making sure that my life direction is always on track. To my batchmates, I guess I can't say anything that you probably haven't learned before. I guess that I think college, especially Ateneo, has really equipped us with the tools that we need in order to succeed in life. But I guess going down the hill, all we have are tools, and what we do with them is really up to us. So I hope that each one of us finds what we're looking for and really uses those tools to the best of our abilities to be able to reach our dreams and make it big in the real world, in whatever field you'd like to be in. And for the Ateneo community, I guess it's all about gratitude. I guess I can never say thank you enough to all of the people who have inspired us in one way or another, who have touched our lives. And so as we go down the hill, I'd like to say thank you. And I guess on behalf of my batch, I'd like to commit that really we are going to make big changes in this country. And I think we're going to serve those who are in need. So really your inspiration and your help will not go to waste. And thank you for being there for us always and for touching our lives.